guys being here, they can kind of get you back in that swing.
Veterans will soon have a new space and upgraded technology on their path to getting a degree from Anoka Ramsey Community College. Plus, going for gold, the Four Seasons Curling Club in Blaine gets an official Olympic designation. But first,
we actually just erected the signs this week.
A new layer of security for people looking to exchange goods in Anoka County. That top CTN News this Friday, August 21st, 2015. Thanks for joining us. Whether you use Craigslist or an online garage sale, there's now a safer place to make your transactions.
The Anoka County Sheriff's Office is joining a nationwide trend by creating a designated exchange zone. As CTN's Jenny Yu tells us, deputies hope to keep a safe eye on both buyers and sellers.
We sell a lot of different things on Craigslist. We recently sold a big sandbox, a little tight sandbox.
For Michelle Berg of Coon Rapids and her daughter Natalie,
we sold my old bed so I can get my bunk bed.
Craigslist means out with the old and in with the new.
A lot of exchanges, I'll do it in the Lowe's parking lot, and then also do it in the Target parking lots, and we kind of do it in public places just for safety.
Now with the new exchange zone in the Anoka County Sheriff's parking lot, there's an even safer place for buying and selling.
We're encouraging people to use, these first 6 spots that you can see are going to give us the best view.
Commander Paul Summer says the exchange zone is a monitored area where transactions and child custody visitation exchanges can be made.
If it's an online sale, a Craigslist type of an exchange, or you're just meeting a stranger or somebody for the first time, we're encouraging people to use this area and give themselves that added measure of safety.
He says the move comes after several cases of transactions gone bad.
There's been some in Anoka County. We've had people who have been robbed of money. We've had people who have been robbed of the item that they're trying to sell.
And although the Sheriff's Department is staffed by deputies 24 hours a day, it is important to note that the exchange zone camera is not watched 24 hours a day. However, it does get recorded and captured so that deputies can review it later.
The system will always give you a live view, but it will archive or record anything that has motion or movement in it.
Especially when I'm trading around and I have little kids with me, it's nice to have a safe zone to go to.
In Andover, Jenny Yu, CTN News.
Summer says people have already been using the lobby for safe exchanges during business hours. The exchange zone in the parking lot will be available 24/7.
For the first time ever, the number of active gun permits in Minnesota has topped 200,000, according to the Gun Owners Civil Rights Alliance. The group says as of August 1st, the BCA reported there were 200,987 permits to carry a firearm in a public place. That's more than 1 in every 20 eligible adults. Also, 19% of permit holders are women, compared to about 12% in 2010. Prior to the conceal and carry law, permits were issued at the discretion of law enforcement and numbered about 12,000.
Leave the gate open year-round. That's a decision this week by the Coon Rapids City Council relating to a debate that's been going on for years in the northern part of town. Back in 2008, Crane Street was connected with 133rd Avenue, but instead of leaving the roadway open year-round, a gate was installed to restrict traffic except during the winter when it was left open for snow plowing. However, a recent survey of residents found the majority who live in the area wanted to stay open year-round. The permanent opening will take place with the first snowfall this winter. The city is moving forward with plans to renovate more parks in 2016. On Tuesday night, the City Council approved concept drawings and ordered preparation of plans for the improvements. Mason, Delta, Pheasant Ridge, and Woodcrest parks will be getting a makeover next year. The estimated cost is $1.5 million. Funding will come from the park bond approved by voters back in 2013. Construction is expected to begin in the spring.
The final neighborhood meeting of the summer is set for next week. The meeting will be held at Riverview Park on August 25th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. City leaders will give residents an update on city and neighborhood issues, and staff will be on hand to answer questions. There will also be a fire truck, police car, and other displays to check out, along with free ice cream. Riverview Park is located off 105th Avenue, just west of Hanson Boulevard. The park was recently renovated, so everyone is invited to check it out. Students at Anoka Ramsey Community College will see an upgrade in resources when they return to the classroom this fall.
A new Veterans Center is being renovated thanks to a nearly $9,000 donation. This week, CTN's Joe Nelson talked to a student veteran about what the center offers and how it helps hundreds of military families.
30 years old going to sit in a classroom with 18, 19-year-old kids. It's pretty tough.
Joshua Gracia took a longer road than most to Anoka Ramsey Community College in Coon Rapids. In 2004, out of high school, Joshua enlisted in the Army, trained in North Carolina and Georgia, then was deployed in Iraq.
I was there for 15 months and came back safely.
But in 2007, 2 deployments later, Joshua went home early.
I got hit by a roadside bomb and medically evac'd to Landstuhl, Germany. About a month later, they told me that my best friend was killed in the blast.
Memories of the explosion weren't the only that disappeared.
I got diagnosed with a traumatic brain injury, PTSD. I have a scar, 18-inch scar across my side from a piece of shrapnel. So other than that, good.
With an honorable medical discharge, Joshua says it's been a challenge returning to civilian life. Now, with 4 kids and a fiance, he chose to return to school and begin a new career.
The first few weeks of school, I tried to do by myself, and didn't work out too well.
But help was down the hall.
There are a lot of other challenges, and to have a comfortable environment that is welcoming makes a difference.
Joshua found the Veterans Center and advisor Jeff Poole.
He's like, if I ever have any problems, come down and see him. So I would say for the next couple weeks after that, every day I'd come down.
Now, thanks to a nearly $9,000 grant from Home Depot and Student Veterans of America, the Veterans Center is moving into an upgraded space with a lounge and new carpet, furniture, and technology to help serve the needs of campus veterans and their families.
This will renovate this center and be an excellent resource for many years to come.
It's a huge asset to the community and to the veterans.
The Veterans Center offers support and resources to more than 500 veterans, active military members, and military family members. Steve and Karen?
Can't wait to see what the revamped lounge and center looks like.
It's great to see that support also.
Wonderful services.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
It's now official. The Four Seasons Curling Club in Blaine is a U.S. Olympic training site. Local dignitaries, including Senator Amy Klobuchar and Representative Tom Emmer, gathered last Saturday to help celebrate the achievement. A new sign with an Olympic rings now hangs above the curling rink, which opened its doors just 2.5 years ago.
With this designation as the U.S. Olympic training site for curling, our renewed mission is to provide a place where these opportunities are endless. A place where athletes of all ages from the North Metro, Minnesota, and the rest of the country can chase their athletic aspirations.
This is the 18th Olympic training site in the U.S., but the only one dedicated to the sport of curling. It's also the first of its kind in Minnesota.
The Coon Rapids Cardinal Little League 12-year-old All-Star team was honored this week for an incredible season.
Now, therefore, I, Jerry Cook, Mayor of the City of Coon Rapids, on behalf of the Coon Rapids City Council, hereby proclaim Tuesday, August 18th, 2015, as Coon Rapids Cardinals Little League Team Day in the City of Coon Rapids.
On Tuesday night, the City Council honored the team with a proclamation and gave each player and coach an achievement award. The 12-year-old All-Stars made it all the way to the Midwest Regional Tournament in Indianapolis. They won their first 2 games but lost in the championship game last Saturday to a team from Webb City, Missouri. Webb City advanced to the Little League World Series, which is taking place in Williamsport through August 30th.
September 12th is being declared Coon Rapids Day at the St. Paul Saints game. This is the first year the minor league baseball team is playing in its new home, CHS Field, and the Saints are having their best season yet. As part of Coon Rapids Day at the Saints, the city is receiving 300 tickets to the first ever playoff game at CHS Field on September 12th. More than half of those tickets are being given away to Coon Rapids residents. The free tickets can be requested online at coonrapidsmn.gov and are available on a first-come, first-served basis.
Garrison Keeler will make one of his final broadcasts of his radio career from the city where he grew up. A live broadcast of A Prairie Home Companion will take place on Saturday, October 24th at 4:45 p.m. in the Anoka High School Field House. Last month, the 73-year-old announced this will be his final season as host of the popular radio show, following 4 decades of entertaining listeners with music and comedy sketches. Tickets go on sale to the general public on September 2nd. Keeler graduated from Anoka High School back in 1960. Each week, his show is heard by 4 million listeners nationwide on public radio. Congratulations to Garrison.
Yeah, certainly be popular tickets. That's going to do it for us. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again next week.
Bye-bye.